Hey everyone, it's Marissa, your Usborne book lady here, and I'm going to talk about some of my favorite hands-on activity books, okay? So I think that most people are familiar with our Wipe Clean books, so I'm not going to talk a whole lot about them. They're really high quality. They have these nice thick coated pages, of course, because they're Wipe Cleans. And we have all sorts of different subjects. So there's capital letters, lowercase letters, words to copy, there's beginning times tables, there's beginning telling time, there's very beginning penmanship, like beginning to write, where it's just lines and zigzags and stuff for little kids. And they come with their own little Wipe Clean pen, of course, but any dry erase marker works with them. There's a ton of them for all different ages, and they're really high quality. We also have things like these Wipe Clean cards, which are double-sided activity cards, and they're really great for keeping your kids entertained at the waiting room, or in the car, or on a plane, or whatever. And I always suggest that you poke a hole in them and put them on a book ring so you don't lose them all. And brand new Wipe Clean number and letter cards as well. Everyone else also seems to be pretty aware that we have amazing sticker books. We have so many sticker books to choose from. I can't even really go into how many we have, but just take a look at our sticker books because they're worth looking at. This is one of our new titles that I absolutely love, Color Pop-Up Animals. And the way that it works is that there's this little envelope in the back that has all of your pop-up parts that you color. And you color the page, and then it shows you, they're color-coded to show you where to glue them on. So this blue goes on the blue tab, this green goes on the green tab, and then your child has their own pop-up book that they have colored themselves. We also have a ton of coloring books, and we have coloring books for kids, but we also have coloring books that are fantastic for adults, like mandalas to color, Celtic patterns to color, Japanese patterns to color, all sorts of things. But this is a new one that I want to point out to you because I love it so much. So it introduces you to famous paintings, and then you get to recreate it or put your own spin on it. So it talks a little bit about who did the art and what their inspiration was, and then it gives you the same thing in an outline to color yourself. I absolutely love this book. Now, if you were to guess how much this book cost, I think that you would be surprised because it is only $6.99, and it's made in conjunction with the National Gallery. Really fantastic. This is the Sticker Dolly Dressing Design Studio. I absolutely love this thing. It's in this nice little box, and it comes with a booklet with a bunch of kids, girls and their skivvies that you get to create clothing for. But it also talks about things like matching patterns and hot and warm and cold colors and complementary colors and things like that. So it does a really great job of educating the kids as well. And then it comes with this page of rub down transfers and a bunch of stickers, and more importantly, patterned papers that they can use these stencils on to cut out their own clothing and create clothing for the girls in the book. This is like super cool, how educational it is, but also how incredibly fun. My Beautiful Room is very similar, except consider it the interior design version of this. So it talks about elements of design and patterns and colors and all sorts of fun things and other things to consider, and walks you through designing your very own room. And then at the back, there is a 3D room that you get to design with all of these little pop-out things in the back, and pop-out stickers or pop-out pieces and stickers and all sorts of things. Really, really, really cool. Okay, so if you have a science geek in your life, you're going to need one of these two books. If you are not familiar with Scratch or with Python, Scratch is not actually an established coding language. It was created by two professors at MIT to teach kids the concepts of coding. So this is great for your 6 and up kids. And Python is an actual existing coding language, and it does assume some understanding at the beginning of this book. So this would be more appropriate for like 9 and up. This Is Not a Math Book is super cool. It takes all these artistic principles and patterns and explains how they are rooted in math and then allows you to recreate them on your own. Really, really, really awesome. I love this one. Scientist Academy. We also have Vet Academy and Astronaut Academy and Architect Academy, and there might be something else coming. I don't remember, but they all have their own little press out 3D model thing in the front. And this one is, it looks like it's a sundial. Yeah, this is a model for you to make a sundial. And then it walks kids through, it like sort of pretends that you're actually going to school to do whatever the subject of the book is. So there's all sorts of fun experiments and activities to do. They're really, really fun. I love these books. If you have a budding artist in your family, we have several different drawing books. These are just 2 examples. I Can Draw Animals and I Can Draw People are our most simple drawing books. You can see that the shapes are very basic. And what I like about this is that it tells you when to use different media. So it uses crayons and markers, and it creates a different like textured effect. It's really, really neat. This one, step-by-step drawing animals, and there's also step-by-step drawing people, and there's dinosaur drawing books. There's all sorts. You can see that the designs are a little bit more complex. The shapes are not so simple. It assumes a slightly older artist for this one, and there's space to draw in the book in this one as well. And then finally, we have 365 science activities. This book, so you can see that it's got all these things in it. That's because these are activities that my kids want to do soon. But it's all sorts of different science-based activities with lots of explanation about the science behind them and why they work. And most of them are use ingredients that you have in your home. You really don't have to go out and purchase a lot of special stuff to do these activities. So I really like this book a lot. All right, so that's just some of our activity books. We have a bazillion and one activity books. So if you want to find these or any of our nearly 2,000 books in our collection, you can visit my website, www.booksbymarisa.com. Like me on Facebook, facebook.com/booksbymarisa, or click the link in the comments of or the description of this video to join my VIP Facebook group, and you will get ongoing specials and discounts and updates and all sorts of fun stuff. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great day.